We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea and a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight. We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea and a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight. Come to the light.
Hello. Welcome back, everyone, to Voices and Views. Welcome back. And what episode are we on?
Episode 62.
We're on episode 62 already.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. 62, and it don't seem like it's been that long ago that we got started. And
Right.
before you know it, we'll be at our 100th episode. We don't plan on stopping, so welcome everybody to Voices and Views, where we bring the real conversations and powerful voices. I'm your host, Sandra, and today we're joined by Kimberly Patterson. Hi, Kim. Kim,
Hi, ladies. Beautiful
Kim,
Hello.
ladies.
thank you. Kim is also known as DJ KPATT. Yes, she's a
Yes.
trailblazer. Yes, she's a trailblazer, you guys, in music, radio, and community leadership with over 30 years in the industry. Over 30 years. So, you guys, buckle up.
And we are excited to have you here.
Yes,
And we're
we
excited to get
are.
into your journey and just learn more about you.
Yes.
Absolutely. I'm excited to be here. Thank you guys so much for the invite.
Oh,
I think
yes.
it's long overdue, Sandra.
Yes, it is
Mhm.
long overdue. You know it is.
Yes.
And it's not that you haven't been on my mind because you have. I tell you, you've been on there. And I kept saying, I gotta get her and I gotta get her. I gotta get her. I know she's busy. And I put that in my mind for a while and I said, she's gonna be too busy. I'm not gonna get a chance to get her. I'm not gonna get a chance. But then my mind said, you never know, reach out.
Mm-hmm.
You got to reach out sometimes.
Yeah.
So, yes, we're going to jump right into it. Our little intro that was played, we were thankful we had an artist that made that for us for our
Mm-hmm.
brand.
Yep.
And he made that song in record time just for us. And we are so excited for that.
I love it too. It's
Yes.
yeah.
And to hear the whole song is just beautiful because it
Mm-hmm.
ends up being instrumental at the end. And he just has a good voice and he's a talented young man. And we did interview him on our
Mm-hmm.
show not long ago, actually.
Oh, okay. So he's
So,
an artist. He's an artist.
yes, he's an artist.
Yep.
He's originally
Antonia's
from
quotes.
Freeport.
Okay.
And Shells remember him hanging around her dad because her dad is a producer. And
Mm-hmm.
she remember him hanging around and getting up under his wings. Her dad kind of took him under his wings, and this young man just blew up.
Yeah.
And so
He was like
now,
one of the first gospel rappers.
yes,
Really?
he's a
Yeah.
gospel
He
rapper.
was like one of the first ones.
Okay. Okay.
He brought that music about, and now he plays in music in movies. He started playing, doing some film, and he still have his music involved in it. So he's really just growing, and he's like a son to me growing up. He was always around my boys.
Mm-hmm.
And his mom wouldn't let him go spend a night over no one's house but mine. She said, "You can't if it's not over Miss Sandra's house, no." Then I couldn't get rid of the kid.
Wow.
So he still called me
Just kind of
mom.
watch him grow into
Yes.
the man that
And
he is right
grow,
now.
and it's just to see his journey now. So it's just we
Mm-hmm.
were glad that he did that for us. So we want to always give a shout out to Antonius Coates. We appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
But we're here to talk about you, lady.
Mm-hmm.
And where did your love for music begin?
Oh my gosh. I think
Way
I was
back
age
when.
6. I think I was age 6.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, very young. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
my great grandparents listened to all kind of music, gospel, Shirley Caesar, of course, Aretha
Yes.
Mhm.
Franklin. And my grandfather, though, he liked country. So it was
Oh,
like
okay.
Willie
Oh.
Nelson,
Mhm.
Kenny
Mhm.
Rogers, and so just getting up in the morning before school, hearing the music,
Mhm.
playing,
Mhm.
and then
Yes.
on Sundays, of course, it was gospel. And then my parents, as time changed, so that was like, 70s. So as time changed
Mhm.
into the 80s, I started my parents playing Luther, Shalimar,
Mhm.
Earth, Wind and Fire, Gap Band, and all that. We had to
Mhm.
get up early in the morning.
Early.
Okay. Clean, clean, clean. But the music would be playing, and that's how I learned.
Mhm.
Started my love for music, and still those songs resonate with me today. And I love
Yes.
the
Mhm.
I
80s.
love music. I've
Ooh,
always have, and the same
Mhm.
here for me. Growing up, having it instilled in you, hearing your
yeah,
mom and your dad listening to music, and you just get that in your soul, and it just never
Right.
leave you.
never, never.
So,
And
how did Atlanta shape your sound?
wow, ATL, stand up. Yeah. So it was like so it was like the trap music and 90s R&B, the 2000s were out as well. And
Mhm.
listen, all of that I love. I mean,
Yes.
I can flip it. I can, you know,
Hmm.
I love diverse music. I mean, I even love pop. I love
Hmm.
Mhm.
soft rock.
Me
I
too. I
love
can listen to.
So you
yeah,
actually like the country music that you had to listen to back then?
I did, but I
I
can't
did. I like some
I can't
country
get with the
music.
new country though. Like
No.
I can get
Mm-mm.
with
It's different.
back that country, but I can't get with the new
Mhm.
country now.
Hmm.
But still, music is just who I am. I am music,
Hmm.
Yeah.
and I tell
Hmm.
everybody that I am music, and
Hmm.
I love it. I listen to it every
Hmm.
day. I even
Me
listen
too.
to new school music because as a
Mhm.
DJ,
Hmm.
I DJ proms, I DJ high school, culture
Yes.
and things
And
like
you
that.
got to
So
be able to deal with it.
those
Yes.
kids don't anything know about Earth, Wind, and Fire. They don't
They
know
sure
anything
do.
about
And if
those.
you put it on, they're going to quickly have a request for you. This
Oh
what you
yeah,
got this? Yeah.
yes,
And you got
all
to
the time.
understand that because they're not used to that. They're not from that
All
era
right.
that
Right,
we're from. So they're not going to appreciate a lot of the things that we do. People have
exactly.
a hard time understanding that for some reason.
Yeah,
Oh
so what did you think about Beyonce's country album then, since you are a country music
Oh.
fan?
yeah. I didn't listen to the entire album, but there were
Mhm.
some cuts on there that I liked. Jolene,
Mhm.
she did the remake of that from Dolly Parton,
Mhm.
and then what was the main song that she had? Everybody was doing uh, Cowboy Carter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there were a few others. I think she made an impact. It's Beyonce. She
Right.
can sing
Yeah.
Afro beats, and
Right.
Mhm.
it's Beyonce, right?
Yeah, she can come out with the alphabet in her own version and it just
Yes,
will go. So I
yes.
think people were getting on that and upset and all that stuff and
Oh yeah.
getting
Oh
their undies in a tight wad for no reason that it really
Yeah.
isn't gonna matter because artists, if I was an artist, I'll be trying whatever I want to try too. I wouldn't really,
exactly.
how you gonna know if it's gonna work or not,
Right. And that wasn't her first time venturing into
Yes.
that.
No,
And that just tell you she has talent. She's showing that
Mhm.
she has talent
she
in
does.
more than one lane, and people sometimes want to keep you in that little box.
Right.
Right.
Don't do nothing different. You just do
Right.
this.
Speaking of, when did you realize that this was your path? Like, when did you
This was my
know
what?
your path that you wanted to be like a DJ?
Ooh, I guess it's funny because I didn't become a DJ until almost 3 years ago.
And
Oh.
you know what? A secret we both discussed earlier, which we didn't know. We always, both of us, want to be a DJ.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
I
Yeah.
still, I still get on my TikTok now, and I'll put on my music, and they think I be actually DJing. I say I am not DJing. The title said I'm listening to music. Stop sending me requests, you
Right,
guys. Stop.
right.
But since I have a huge following on it, Chels gave me a little idea. I'm gonna make some money.
There you go. And they
I
are
have
making money off
I have
TikTok.
almost 10,000 people there, so
Oh wow, that's
hmm
amazing. That's
Mm-hmm.
amazing.
yes.
Yeah, I think I knew I wanted to do.
And matter of fact, hi TikTok, I was just bragging on you.
Oh, hey TikTok.
Then, if you guys want to join the conversation, you're gonna have to go over to our YouTube channel. If you want to see and join in, you just right now just seeing us in the studio, but go over to Voices and Views with Zan and Chels on YouTube. You can go on Facebook, and we're also on different on X and a lot of other channels. So pick two of them, pick something, go over there and watch us on Facebook and YouTube and join in on the conversation. So you're not just seeing us in the studio while everybody else is getting to enjoy her everywhere and getting to see her.
Mm-hmm.
So we have
Yeah.
a couple of screens going on and phones going on and stuff going on. So we're tuned in a lot of different places. So
Oh, I
we
love.
always like to recognize those people because we get a pretty good audience. One time it was what, almost 500
Yeah.
on one phone. So
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
yes.
You guys are doing it. You're doing it.
Yes, we're doing real well. We might
Mm-hmm.
say we're doing real well. We just became a production company, so
Yep.
Nice.
we taking that to the next
To the
level.
next level.
And
Yep.
we just
Awesome.
working on our sponsorship package now. So we get some ideas. I'll be reaching out and talking with you.
Absolutely. I'll be happy to help.
Thank
Absolutely.
you. I appreciate that. All right.
Right. But back to you. So when did you realize? Because I heard you were about to say.
Yeah. I think in Atlanta, um,
Mm-hmm.
I was a promoter, and
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jackson, Mike Johnson is my
Mm-hmm.
business partner, and we've been knowing each other over 30 something years, and
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
we used to
okay.
do a lot of parties together, a lot of parties,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
independent artist showcases. We were
Yeah.
doing it. Like, and a lot of people are doing them
Mm-hmm.
now, but like we've been doing that. Like,
Yes.
whatever. We had, celebrity panelists. We had
Mm-hmm.
record labels there,
Mm-hmm.
and we
Mm-hmm.
had celebrity A-list artists performing as like headliners. So
Mm-hmm.
we've been doing that for many years, and so I knew I wanted to be in entertainment. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
really know
Right.
what it was, but I think Mike really pulled me into it because he was already a promoter. He's like, "You can do this." So
Mm-hmm.
my company was called Baby Girl Entertainment. I would never
Oh,
forget.
Oh, that's
okay. I
so
like
cute.
that.
I
I
like
still
that.
have the
I like
logo
that
and everything.
name.
Yes, I had a whole website and everything, and I would book artists. And then I became an
Mm-hmm.
artist manager. So I had a lot
Mm-hmm.
of artists that I managed over the years, and I would do their
Mm-hmm.
EPK, their
Mm-hmm.
resume, and everything. So it just all became a business, I guess you would say.
Okay.
And it wasn't until I had a child. I have a son,
Mm-hmm.
24 now, and
Mm-hmm.
but when at the time that he was younger, being a promoter, you got to be outside at night, late,
Right.
promoting,
Yeah.
networking, and things like that. And so I gave it up, after 20
Okay.
years. And then I moved to Nashville, and Mike said, "Yeah, I'm getting you out of retirement. I'm getting you out of retirement." I'm like, "No." I said, "I don't know if I'm
There's no such thing. I found that out. No such thing as retirement. That was
no such
all a
thing."
false.
Yeah, but when
No,
you
it's
have a
not.
passion for something, music, and I have
Yes.
a passion for people
Mm-hmm.
to be
Mm-hmm.
the best version of themselves, and
Yes.
to thrive and to grow. And
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
so I do some consultation, with a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people, a lot of artists reach out to me even to this day. What you need to think about this.
Mm-hmm.
They run ideas by me, and so I'm just
Mm-hmm.
grateful just to be in the mix. And then now I'm in
Mm-hmm.
radio, so
Yeah.
that's a whole
Yes.
other beast. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
But
So
And
you're
I think
still
radio
so
is
you're still working
exciting.
with like
Yes.
artists as like an artist manager?
I'm sorry.
You're still working with artists as an artist
I'm
manager?
not. I'm not. I've been approached many times.
Oh,
But yeah,
okay.
I can't take any more on my plate right now
Hmm.
because
Mhm.
I'm already a station manager, radio
Mhm.
personality,
Mhm.
program manager over at WBVE. Shout out to Michael Johnson. He's having his big
Yes.
series birthday bash this weekend that I'll be hosting this
Oh,
weekend in
Mhm.
cool.
Atlanta. So yeah, I have a lot on my plate. So I don't think I can take anything else on, but I am open to having conversations with independent artists and
Hmm.
Mhm.
making sure they're on the right path, that they're educated and know what the next steps are in being heard.
Yes.
Okay, well, good. If there's any artists listening, because we do kind of connect really well with the music scene here in Freeport and the surrounding
Mhm.
areas. So if any of
Awesome.
you guys are tuning in, that's your girl.
Follow me. Just
Listen
go to
up,
my
you
email.
guys. Yes.
Yeah, so what did those early influences teach you?
Ooh, influence in music or
Yeah, as
okay.
far as, yeah.
I think it taught me respect. Um, I think it taught me um, that I can be who I am with no explanation, no excuses, um, and I think it also taught me love,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
right? Because a
Yeah.
lot of those songs that we grew up on, the love songs, the ballads, and things like that, like it's real.
Mhm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I'm a person that listens to lyrics,
Yes.
and it's about the lyrics to me.
Mhm.
What is being said, what message is being told, and just um, the heart in it
Mm-hmm.
in music. So I think all of that, kind of comes together and rubs off of me. I never forget where I come from. I know that music is a healer.
Yes,
Yes.
it is.
So there is a song for any situation that you're going through.
Right.
Heartbreak, you're in love, grief, um, believing, trusting, um, relationships, like anything. You can
Right.
always turn to a song that's going to like you hear the lyrics, it's gonna
Mhm.
really make you feel good.
It's gonna take you somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, and we have a comment here from T3 Code. They say respect is a big one early on.
Yes, thank you. Hey T3 Code, thank you for that.
Mhm.
Yes.
So, how did you first step into the industry?
Which industry?
The-
Just
I
overall?
would just say overall the music industry because you have so many avenues there that you have entered.
Yeah, yeah. Well, again, Michael Johnson got me in.
Mm-hmm.
He was already a promoter downtown at the Underground in Atlanta, and I forgot
Mhm.
how we met. He knows the story, but I totally forgot. But we met, we linked up, and I told him, some of
Mhm.
my ideas, and we collaborated
Okay.
on so many different events, and we would sell out. It'd be packed out, and I was like,
Mhm.
"Oh, I am
Oh, that's good.
this is it. This is
Yeah.
what I was
Mm-hmm.
born to do, right?"
Right.
Yes.
And so I think it started with him, and that's why again he's my business partner, and we work
Yeah, he's
together.
great in that field,
He
you
is
Yeah, he
know,
is.
as
amazing.
far as the reaching out and connecting with artists and different
Yes,
people and all that. He's real good in that field and real talented, I
yes,
say, and
very.
educated in that field with the years of experience behind it. So,
Yeah,
a lot of people feel they're talented, but they don't have any years of experience, and
yeah,
you got to have something behind you as far as the
absolutely.
experience,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so
and even if you don't have the experience, but have an open mind to learn,
Right,
yes,
yeah,
yes, you got to be able to
absolutely.
invite
and
people in
yes, yes,
because
and
you that's how you grow.
Yep. And we have another comment from
Okay.
Oh,
Tharky.
Darky, stay
Says,
who you
"Stay who
are
you
for
are
real.
for real."
Thank you,
Mm.
Darky. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So, what did you learn from artist development?
Oh wow. I learned patience because
Yeah.
sometimes, and even today, I deal with still independent artists. I don't manage or anything like that,
It's
but
got to be rough.
it can be rough because
Hmm.
they they be, they believe in themselves, and I
Hmm.
really love that about that. And but
Hmm.
just trying to give them like feedback, good with the bad. Some of them are not receptive of it, and it's
Mhm.
Okay.
not never harsh or anything. It's like, hey,
Hmm.
I love the track. It could use this or, clean edit versions. You got to
Yes.
have different versions of your music, and so I think, yeah, it was just patience because a lot of times they don't want to hear it. It's like it's a hit song. It's a hit song, and I'm not.
Yes, and you're not feeling it or seeing that same is kind of hard to.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
and
they might think it's a hit song, but you might see other, ideas, and you're in that position,
yeah,
and that's your job to. And a lot of people just not receptive if
Mhm.
they
no,
get that
they're
tunnel
not.
vision, I call. So,
Yeah.
what separates an artist who succeeds then?
Who's a what?
What separates an artist who succeeds? Is it the ones that will listen and kind of be open to the advice, you think, or
Yeah,
what makes those artists that make it, what separates them from the ones who don't? Is there a
yeah. That's a great question.
mm-hmm.
Preparation,
Okay.
for
Mhm.
one. I would also say that an artist who is on the grind, like, I have to do this. Show me how to do this right. And they're open
Mhm.
to receiving that feedback, like I said earlier.
Okay.
Um,
Hmm.
knowledge. Knowledge is power.
Hmm.
Having
Yeah.
knowledge of the industry, right?
Mhm.
Hmm.
Knowing that you can't just go sample someone else's song without a license, mechanical license,
Hmm.
right? And because some people would just,
Hmm.
they just do a
Take a
track on their
chance.
phone, or they don't really go
Hmm.
into the ideal studio because studio does cost,
Mhm.
Hmm.
and they may not have a producer or engineer or anybody that can help them, but that's what the network is about. You have to network with people, so you can like, hey, I need a producer, or I need someone that does beats or something like that, because
Hmm.
it takes that, so you can all come together and make something great.
That's
Um,
right.
and
Right.
I think
Hmm.
some of
Hmm.
these artists right now they're getting it. They're learning it.
Yeah.
I'm on
Hmm.
Bigs Radio Chicago. We're home of the
Hmm.
independent artists. We play their music. We support them.
Yes.
We have
Hmm.
Mhm.
seminars, so artists can come perform
Okay.
and be seen and
Mhm.
be
Hmm.
heard. And we spin their
Hmm.
records on the radio,
Hmm.
and we talk to them, and we educate
Okay.
them, and we connect them with people
Hmm.
that they should be connected with. So
That's
that's
great.
been great.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that is
That
so
is an
cool.
awesome
Yeah,
opportunity, for artists to have that available.
Right.
yeah,
First of all, to have that available because that would probably cost them an arm and a leg to have that knowledge and have that available at their fingertips nowadays.
yes,
And like
yes.
you saying, that's why a lot of the artists aren't, spending that money to go into one of those big studios.
hmm That's
Yeah.
exactly right. That's
Mm,
exactly right. And
yeah.
they don't understand there's funding out there to help
Mm-hmm.
their career.
To do that.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what I
Yeah.
say. You
Mm-hmm.
have to do your research. You have to be
Yeah.
educated. And if you
Mm-hmm.
don't know, ask. You
Yeah.
may know
Mhm.
someone. You may know another independent artist, or you may know someone in some type of entertainment industry.
Mm-hmm.
Ask those
Mhm.
questions. Closed mouths don't get fed.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
So, did you ever feel like you were overlooked while you were trying to help other people?
No, I don't like to be in. You mean like, because I'm not an artist or anything, but you mean like as an artist manager or
Yeah, just while you were trying to help
no,
these artists succeed, did you ever feel like you were getting overlooked?
not at all, because it was never about me.
Oh,
It's
okay.
never about me. It's
Mhm.
about the artist. If
Mhm.
they got a record deal or anything like that, and my name was never mentioned, hey, I feel that I did my part.
Mhm.
I did my part.
Mhm.
And so yeah, I've never felt that I was overlooked. I felt like I was put there for in their lives for a moment,
Mhm.
for a season. Um,
Mhm.
and once I gave them that information, it was up to them to do what they
To
needed to do.
do it. That's right.
Yeah. So were there any tough lessons that you learned?
Oh, tough lessons. Um, I can't think of any really tough lessons that I learned other
Mhm.
Mhm.
than it's almost a thing that my mom or my great grandmother used to say, you want something done, you got to do it yourself. I think that when I was starting the entertainment business yeah, my business, that I was looking for a team.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
um, so I thought I had a team and people around me that can help, and with someone with the marketing and someone reaching out to
Mhm.
sponsors and things like that. But
Mhm.
I didn't have the
Yeah.
support that I wanted, and so
Mhm.
Mhm.
I had to do a lot of things on my own, and which is why I know so much about a lot. And
Mhm.
that's not tooting my own horn, but I'm like, I always tell artists too, like, you got to know all the business, the bookkeeping,
Mhm.
Mhm.
the booking
Because you might
agency.
be doing it home.
Yes, yeah, because we're all not going to be here forever, right? So
Right.
No.
if something
Mhm.
happens, then you know where to find certain things, and
Mhm.
a contact name for whatever. So,
Mhm.
I think that was like the hardest lesson, trying to find the right people to help that believed
Yes.
in my company, because it was fairly new,
Mhm.
and they didn't know anything about VG Entertainment or Kim Patterson,
Right.
Kimberly Patterson at the time. So just getting them to believe in my dream
Mhm.
was like
Right.
the toughest thing to do, because they didn't see us
They
going
didn't
there.
see it.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
I see it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So
Right. You had the vision.
yeah, I had the vision, and it did very well. Just a one
Mhm.
woman show,
Mhm.
And
and
and sometimes, it's hard to do it like that, but sometimes you have to,
yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely,
rather than not have people that don't believe in the vision, because it'll be like you're fighting against, it's a tug of war.
yes,
You believe and you're fighting to do this, and they're like, oh, whatever,
yeah, yeah,
because they don't have
yeah.
the same passion. But when you have somebody have the same passion for it, it
Mhm.
can go
We going to the
to the
top.
rooftop,
Right.
We going to the
and
top. Yeah.
and when you can, like I feel I have, you
Oh
can
yeah.
do a lot of things, together, because we have the same common goal, and we know where we want things to go with everything. Is
Mhm.
no confusion about, no, we don't want to have this, and we know we want it to see, we know what it takes. But
Hmm.
I've been in that situation plenty of times too, where with my other organization, where I was like, I am not supposed to be doing everything, and then it came to me, and God told me, why not? You
I've
have to
given you
know
the
how to
tools.
do
I give you the
everything.
power.
Nobody promised that people always be there or just be there to volunteer all the time. People think that, but that's not reality.
No, not
That's
at all.
not reality. You have to push forward. You have to learn the bookkeeping, the behind the scenes, and
Mhm.
how to get out there and talk to people, how to ask for money. And I used to be afraid to go out there and talk to people, ask them for money. But now
You're a pro at it
Mhm.
now, huh?
I'm pro at it. And then people crying about, well, I can't get no grant. I got a grant right here. These lips. These lips have been granting a lot. I tell them, they were like, Why you raise that? I ask people, hey, can you
Okay.
donate to, right there? I don't need to wait till later. If you're gonna donate, you're gonna do it then.
Right.
So I've learned to be more comfortable because I found out more people are willing, if it's a good reason, more people are willing to donate than you think. And if you keep your mouth shut, they won't know.
Get fed.
You keep your hands closed, ain't nothing coming in.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
So I had to learn that, and it took a while to learn that.
Mhm.
So I'm very comfortable with that now. I can ask people for money for anything. That's why I can't wait for us to finish this sponsorship off this weekend and be ready to roll because I already got a list of business and people I'm finna hit them up
Awesome.
in
Yes.
person. I ain't
Yes.
sending you nothing through the mail. I'm like, hello. You didn't
So,
know me, but you will know voices
You
and
know me.
views. You
Yes,
right?
will know us when I get done.
So would you say that that's how you push through any challenges is by
Yeah,
being self-reliant? Like
yeah.
just relying
I
on
would say
yourself?
so. I'm the type of person I hate depending on people.
Mhm.
hmm
It bores me, like my dad would say. I hate depending on people, but sometimes
Mhm.
but we all need somebody.
hmm
So I think over the years I've learned to let my guard down a little bit and start to trust people and
yeah,
to identify the people that believe in me
that
and
need
Mhm.
to be.
that want to help.
hmm
And
hmm
so, yeah, I do believe that that is
Yeah.
pretty much has kept me going.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what pushed you to start DJing then in 2022?
Oh, yes. Okay,
It
this just fell in my lap, honestly.
did.
It did. It really did fall in my lap. And
Okay.
I had a friend that lives here in Nashville. He's a DJ,
hmm
and he was DJing at the Cigar Lounge, and uh, I had been telling him like, I want to DJ, I want to DJ. You have to teach me or whatever. And he's like, okay, I will, I will. So I was
Mhm.
away in Miami for my birthday one year, and he called me. He's
hmm
like, hey, I know you're on vacation, but the Cigar Lounge wants a female DJ to do karaoke, and I'm like, I don't have any equipment. I don't. Da, 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 da. He's like, no, I didn't ask you what you had. Are you
Yeah.
the job or not? I said, I do. I said, okay. He gave me my first DJ board,
Wow.
um, and he allowed me to use his speakers until I can get my own. So
hmm
finally, I got everything, and I wrote down everything. And with
Wow.
my mentor is DJ Easy Eye. Shout out to him. He's in Charlotte. He,
Okay.
I wrote down everything. And
Wow.
I got almost exact of everything he told me, and it's not cheap,
Mhm.
by the way. But
Right.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
wanted.
I looked into being a DJ. It was not
It's
cheap.
not cheap. It's not cheap at all.
Mm-mm.
So I
Anytime
got
you need equipment, it ain't cheap.
no,
Mhm.
it's not. And I got everything, and
hmm
I went really. Karaoke is just different. You're not really DJing, just playing music, basically. But I
Mhm.
started practicing on
Yeah.
all my equipment. I started practicing. So
hmm
then I started getting more gigs. I started getting
Yeah.
corporate events, excuse me, family reunions, birthday parties, private parties. I did a big, um, what do you call it? The CMA event here. It's the Country Music Awards. They asked for me, and so
Okay.
Oh,
yeah, I did a
cool.
big event there. And so yeah, and it's been amazing. It's just something else on my belt, you know, that on my resume that said, hey, yes, I'm a DJ,
hmm
but radio is
So
really
how was that first set? What was that like? That very first
nervous,
one?
nervous.
Were you
I'm like,
scared?
yes, and he was there with me. Like, I'm not going anywhere. You're going to do
I would have been hiding in the back. They would have had to literally drag me. I'll say, "This is our DJ. She a little nervous." I've been putting brakes on my feet as they drag me.
yes, 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 and
The
it's been amazing.
nerves.
I've been able to connect to other female
Mhm.
DJs in Nashville and just other
Mhm.
DJs around the world. Everybody has pretty much just helped, and they're not
Yes.
afraid to
Mhm.
hold on to information. Like, no, what are you doing about
Mhm.
this? And you should do
Mhm.
this, and you need this software, and you need this type of mic, and you need these type of speakers, and
Mhm.
so I'm just thankful for that.
So how did you get over that nervousness talking about that first set?
I don't know. I had to build confidence in myself, and I
Just
had to.
had to jump out there
Yeah, I
and
just did.
just
I said, you know what? I had to put in my mind. I'm not the best DJ, but I'm one of them.
hmm
So I
Mhm.
had to put
hmm
that in my mind and just, hey,
just go for it.
just go for it. And
Yeah.
it showed. It showed in the crowd. If you have to, as a DJ, you have to read the crowd
Yeah.
and the
Mhm.
type of music you playing. If they're sitting down and they're looking bored, you're not doing something right. So if I'm playing and
hmm
they're up, my job
Then your dog. Yep. That's right.
Mhm.
yeah.
That's right. You have comments or something. So what would you say your DJ style is then?
I'm really laid back. Um,
hmm
Mhm.
Genres of music, I can go everywhere. 80s, 90s,
hmm
2000s, and today's music. I'm not not a scratch. Scratch. I don't
hmm
scratch or anything like that.
hmm
Mhm.
But blends and transitions, all of that.
hmm
So again, I practice. I still practice. I have friends that's been DJing over 30 years, and they still practice.
They still, that's how you get
Oh,
better. You don't,
Yeah.
when you stop, it's like, okay, I know everything. And
yeah,
you can't stop because things constantly change.
Right.
You got to
constantly
stay
change.
updated. And if you
You
don't, you're going to be left behind.
You do, and that's the only way you get better. I mean, I
That's
always think
right.
about Kobe Bryant and how he
Yes.
would just practice
Practicing,
in the middle of the
practicing,
night, early in the
practicing.
Mhm.
morning, every day.
Yes.
Like,
Look at these parents that have these kids, and these kids are practicing so early and practicing these
Mhm.
talents, and they sticking with it, and look where they go with it.
yeah,
Everything takes practice.
everything takes practice.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah,
just
and you gotta
yeah.
change with the industry too. Sometime,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do.
with the trends, I guess you would say. And
Mm-hmm.
so, yeah, I think it's necessary.
Yes.
Anything that I do that I feel is a passion.
Mm-hmm.
Always I'm practicing. I would do a whole
Mm-hmm.
radio show and record it and just listen to it.
And
Mhm.
listen to
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So it's like I mean I still
Mm-hmm.
do that, and
Mm-hmm.
even though I go live on my shows, but
Mm-hmm.
there's things that I
Yeah.
listen to old shows so I can critique things, so I can make
Mhm.
the show better. I work on my show like 7 days a week. So
Yes.
I'm not
Mm-hmm.
perfect, but I'm a perfectionist. Like I want it.
Yeah.
I want it.
Yeah,
Right.
you
I
have
I
to.
get that.
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, you
yes,
Mhm.
have to work on it constantly,
Mhm.
constantly, constantly.
constantly.
Think of stuff and just constantly try to get better,
Yes,
learn more.
Yeah. So, what's one song that always works that you've noticed?
Hmm.
it always works when I
Mhm.
DJ.
Mhm.
Well, that depends. It really depends on the crowd that I'm DJing. But I
Mhm.
do a lot
Mm-hmm.
of season, family reunions and things like that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be two songs.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be Rock Steady, The
Mhm.
Whispers, and it's gonna
Mm-hmm.
be Encore, Cheryl Lynn.
Mm-hmm.
Those two are gonna get people up immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Now, if we talk about graduation, that type of thing, um, it's gonna be anything Cardi, anything Meg,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
um,
Mm-hmm.
anything. What's my girl name? Lotto. So anything like that, that's gonna get them like pumping. Little
Get
baby,
them up. Yeah.
so all of that. But yeah, but the old school, I'm gonna bring it.
And it makes a difference, you can tell when it's very good DJ or not so good DJ.
Right.
You
Yeah.
can look around and look at the crowd
Oh
and
yeah,
see if it's not been played, because I've been in so many of those situations. I
Mhm.
thought,
Yep. Me and Zan were
I'm
at a
ready to
place, and we were just
party.
like,
Just play something. and
Oh,
we kept looking like, are you? Is he kidding us?
Right.
And
oh
then
my
and
God.
what happened was it was an ego thing because he had been given requests from whoever was hosting the party, but this DJ is like, I'm playing my own stuff. And so I did talk to the person who was hosting the party later on, and she was pissed. Well, she took care of that out of money because they had already decided what was going to be played and what had to be played, and he just decided, nope, I'm playing my own stuff, and nobody got on the floor, nobody recognized half his music,
uh,
and he would say it was his own playlist, and we
Oh,
weren't into his playlist.
not at
And I
all.
was all dressed up, but I wanted to get out there and cut a rug. I couldn't even
nothing
cut
wrong with that,
nothing.
Santa.
I
Nothing
couldn't do.
wrong with that.
I couldn't. Yeah, it was because I was mad. I had my cocktail in me, and all I could do was sit down. There was a lot wrong with that picture that night. I was like, hell, I danced more at home. Like I was listening to WBBE today, and
Oh
boy,
yes, I heard you was tuned in today.
once again jamming, because you know what, when I tune in it gets me through. Like I love music too, and the music be
Mhm.
just right and it be just the variety I need to get
Mhm.
me to doing stuff. I was making chicken pot pies listening to the radio station today,
Oh
and
wow.
when I was listening to 108.8 it had me going, and I was making all these mini chicken pot pies because this Saturday I'm going to be feeding our elderly clients. We
Oh,
deliver them like a lunch, once a month and everything. So I'm doing homemade chicken pot pies, mini ones for them.
oh nice, nice.
Yeah, so the music had me going, and I said, "Wow, I've completed this much already." I didn't realize. Because I'm surprised. Usually, when I turn on music, I get interrupted because I get mad. I was like, yo, jamming, I'm dancing, I can't get nothing clean. I can't, it's taking me too long because I gotta stop. Oh, that's my jam. And, instead of keep cleaning, people think you be still cleaning. No, you have to stop and party.
Yes,
So
you have to listen to
it's you
Saturdays now.
it's you DJ's fault that you had that music going. You good DJs had that music going like that. You actually make us put the mop and the broom down.
That's hey, that's what set it off Saturdays for. It's a cleanup sweep, and I'm
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I know about Saturday. I know about set it up Saturdays now. I know about set it up
Oh, I
Saturdays.
don't.
You
What's it
know,
about?
oh, you
what?
gotta get
Not
on
telling
Saturdays
me.
and listen
Oh,
to.
set it off Saturdays. Oh God, I birthed this almost 2 years ago, and
Hmm.
Okay.
every Saturday it's like I said earlier,
Every
when your parents
Saturday.
made you get up early in the morning to clean. So it's
Mhm.
Hmm.
listening to old to those songs
Hmm.
on a Saturday, and I do blend in,
Hmm.
90s or 90s and hip hop and all that.
Hmm.
So we maybe like the
Mhm.
first
But it's
hour.
all good music
It's
that'll
all good
keep
music.
you
It's clean.
moving.
Okay.
It'll keep
Yeah,
you
and that's the
moving. And
point.
that's the thing, that'll keep you
Yeah.
moving. And so by the time everybody's waking up for their day and starting their day, you're gonna get your cleaning done at
Oh,
home, and
Lord.
without even
Right?
realizing
Yeah.
it, what
Yes.
having fun,
Get those
so
kids up. They got to get up and do their
yes,
chores,
yes, yes,
do your
that's right. Get
laundry,
them
run
up and
your
get busy.
errands.
That's
Yes.
right.
So
That's right. And
television,
I'm like that.
Saturday.
I put on my earphones
Okay. I'm gonna have to tune
Saturdays.
in.
Yes.
Yes, you have to. You have
Yeah.
to, and everybody else have to tune in.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
So, what's your favorite decade then out of all the decades?
Mm. I just gotta have one.
No. No, you don't.
80s for sure.
Mhm,
90s, but right behind it.
Okay.
mhm.
Those
Any
two.
go-to crowd savers?
Crowd savers.
Probably the songs you mentioned.
Yeah, probably.
Probably
Yeah.
ones you mentioned that you play for certain crowds because you seem to know which songs to work for
What
and
events
what
and
events and what type of crowd. And I think that's amazing.
yeah.
Because I'll
Yeah.
be like, y'all sit down, shut up, you don't listen to this.
Yeah.
You listening to this. But and that only comes with talent and comes with knowing what you know what to do. You know how to please the crowd. You know what type of music that this particular crowd at this
Yeah.
particular event want to listen to. You
Mhm.
don't have to
Gotta
guess
read
that.
the
So
room.
Right.
you have
Read the
to.
room.
If you don't, it's gonna be. And people remember, well, everything was nice, but the music was
With the
sucked.
DJ.
Yeah,
Right.
and they quick that they gonna let you know if the
Oh yeah.
music wasn't right because the music is the
So that's the
biggest
vibe.
part.
Yeah.
That's the vibe. That's the whole night.
And you know
Mhm.
what? And just to be honest, I'm glad you said that. It is the
Hmm.
vibe.
Mhm.
It's just a
Hmm.
shame that when people, um, promoters or just individual people book DJs, they
Hmm.
want to give them the bottom of the barrel. Like they want to
Oh.
book a wedding when you book a wedding, you have your caterer, you have your decorator,
Hmm.
you may have your musician, you may have an artist, and you
Mhm.
pay all those people. When it comes to the
Right.
DJ,
You
it's
want to pay
crowd
whatever's
pleaser.
left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really going to get your people
Hmm.
having a good time.
Hmm.
Then you don't want to pay the DJ what they worth.
Hmm.
Right.
Like
And
that.
I get
Mhm.
kudos to a best friend of mine for years ago. When she got married, that's one thing she said. She said, if anybody get paid well and getting paid first is my DJ before my cake lady. She said,
Mhm.
because if my DJ ain't right and the music ain't right, and I'm paying my DJ
Everything's
ahead
gonna
of
be off.
time, because when my DJ ain't right and everything, the music, everything, it ain't gonna matter if my cake tastes good and I done spent all this money on it. They gonna remember that music, so I'm gonna make sure.
Exactly.
And that's what she did. She made sure
Mhm.
her DJ was taken well care of, and she
Yeah.
did. She made sure he was taken real. And he turned around. He took well care of her for her wedding. People
Nice.
couldn't stop
That's
talking
how it's
about
supposed
him,
to
and
be.
people stayed on the floor. They always mentioned. Plus, he got other business from that. So
That's what it's about.
you
And I've
know.
got my referral base is crazy. Like I work with a
Mhm.
Hmm.
caterer here in Nashville. Every time she's
Hmm.
booked, she books me.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
See.
okay.
it's always,
See.
yeah,
And
it's
people,
always,
when they know, they know.
yeah,
They
yeah,
know. They know. They in no sense of going somewhere else. If it's not broke, don't go trying to
it's
repair it and fix it. We talk
exactly
hear that all the time. It ain't broke while you over there nailing on it.
right.
Ain't nothing wrong
Mhm.
with it. So yes.
Okay. Any songs that you just never get tired of?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of them.
Me too.
Those two that I mentioned, I never get tired of "Guy." I love that song. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Guy,
Hmm.
the things you do to me.
Hmm.
Right. I never get tired of "Guy."
Hmm.
Anything God does or
Hmm.
has done, I never get tired of it. Um,
Yes.
I never get tired
Hmm.
of Earth, Wind, and Fire. Any of their music, Stevie Wonder,
Oh, none of their
Mhm.
music.
That Girl,
Hmm.
um, Isn't She Lovely?
Mhm.
Like I can go on and on.
Hmm.
Saturday
Yes.
Love, Cheryl Lynn and Alexander
Hmm.
O'Neill. Never get tired
Hmm.
of that. I mean, it's so many, and I have 35 playlists on my Apple Music.
Wow.
Crazy. It's crazy,
Wow.
and it's all by it's named different things. KP's favorite, DJ KPATT
Hmm.
favorite.
Mhm.
Um, it's 80s groove. It's so many different
Hmm.
um, names. That I have for my list, but 35 playlists, and I just let it roll. Sometimes during the day while I'm working, and it's gonna pick up everything that's in my playlist. So
Mhm.
yeah, those are some of my favorites that I
I
never get.
remember a funny moment while you sitting here talking about your playlist. They had the playlist now, but I remember back when everything was CDs and all that kind of stuff. So I was going with a DJ one time, and it made me mad. So it had all this music over my house. I stole every CD and left the case, knowing he was going to DJ somewhere, and he got there
Oh
and
my
called me. I was acting like I didn't know where none of his CDs were. So I had all the CDs out of his case. He had all empty cases. Well, that's when I was a bad girl.
wow! I have a CD.
I
Um,
had. He loved his music and he was a DJ. And I know, boy, when you get there thinking you finna throw down, you open the case, you go be like that little.
Yeah, I have a CD case downstairs, like original
Yeah.
covers. Have
Mm-hmm.
all the Mary J. Blige. I'm a big fan of
See?
Mary. Have all of her music, her CDs in there with
Mhm.
the
Yes.
cover. Kim, Jay Z, uh,
Mm-hmm.
I could, K Michelle. I mean, I can name so many. That's not K Michelle. Keisha Cole. Like,
Yeah, people got collections and
yeah,
Yeah.
stuff still.
and, yeah. And I'm never
Yeah.
giving it up. Like, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
collecting
Right.
vinyls now, so my vinyl
Yeah.
is growing.
Yeah, vinyls is the big
Vinyls are
thing
coming
now.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
they've been back.
It's
They're
a good
selling them
thing.
now at
Yes, they
liquor
selling
Mhm.
them.
stores and the
Yes.
bookstores.
And they
Mhm.
So
starting
yeah,
to advertise that you can sell your vinyls now. That's so that must be the big thing. I've
Mhm.
been seeing advertisements for it now, which I used to not see. They're advertising for vinyls. Yeah,
yeah,
Mhm.
they
yeah,
are.
they are. So
Yeah.
okay. Well, that's a good thing when I did my shorts. We're going to take a commercial break for a few minutes here and we're going to come back. But when I created my videos, I don't know if we're talking about it in a break. I have a viral YouTube series going on called Crocheting Through the Chaos with Zan. It's on
Mhm.
YouTube.
Okay.
And it's not only on YouTube, it's on TikTok because I have a big following on there. But all the videos it seem like that I'm posting, they're going viral overnight,
That's
going
amazing.
viral. So one of the shorts I did a retro music store and I had all the old tapes and everything. People was walking around listening to some of the old music, and I made the scene come alive and everything. It was real nice. But a lot of those videos are going viral now. So I've been encouraging people to check it out because YouTube, they've already paid me. They promoting the heck out of me. I get tired of seeing me on homepage and on everywhere. And I said, is that a good thing or bad thing?
That's
I'm
an
Uh,
getting
amazing
tired of
thing. What do
seeing.
you think?
I know, but I'm getting tired of seeing them everywhere. I'm like, damn, give me a break. I just posted that. If I post a short right now, I can go turn on my TV on YouTube without signing on my page. I'm gonna be in that first spot on their short section. And then they're gonna have another one up there, older one up there so they keeping me, they're trying to promote me, which is a good thing.
It is.
And it's just because I crochet and I find peace in it when I do it. And I haven't done it in years and I picked it back up recently and I found out that I still know how to do it. That's the reason I picked it back up. And I remember the peace it gave me that I don't care what's going on around me. And so I try to inspire people to let them know that no matter what chaos is going on around you, find something you enjoy doing that can give you a moment's peace or some peace. So I create all these outrageous scenes and stuff like I just did one with the White House with our president and everything, and it went viral. I'm surprised they didn't flag it or nothing. It went viral, but they spaghetti is spilled all over the White House, and they flipping around, rolling around in it, doing all kind of crazy stuff. So all of these videos are going viral now. So that's something I'm
Mhm.
doing, and eventually that'll be another support for us here.
Yeah, we're gonna play a clip from it real quick just to give you guys a sneak peek.
Which one you playing? Not your favorite one,
Uh,
please.
which one? Yeah,
Hmm.
let's do the raining one. I like that one.
Which
Or
one? The
should we do
rainy
Soul
one?
Train since we're
No, do the
doing the?
rainy one.
Okay, we'll do the rain one.
This rain is relentless. The tarp is coming loose.
I'm soaked! Help me with these pots before they overflow!
On it. Grab the lantern.
The fire's getting doused! We need cover!
And that's a mild chaotic one. I really have one off the deep end with the rest of them, but everybody seems to love me going off the deep end with the rest of them. So that's just something that I'm doing.
I'm gonna have to,
Huh?
I'm gonna have to watch them.
You're gonna have to watch them
Mhm.
because it gets really chaotic from there. Like I said, I got some that like 5,000 views already, and it's really going up. And I'm really doing, different scenes, and Chel's been helping me put them together, and so they
Mhm.
wanting them so much, and so I have to just keep plucking them out, plucking them out, plucking them out. And I'm just, YouTube, you hear that. No, you don't, because your thing is on pause. But I'm plucking them out, plucking them out, plucking them out, making sure that everybody get to watch them because the end goal is for them to make me a paid subscriber. So
Okay, gotcha.
that's the end. And I tell people to go on there and subscribe. The video's already there. The video's already viral, so I don't have to worry about them. I just have to make sure I keep posting like three of them a day. They want me to keep posting like three, at least three a day. And they're doing most of the promoting for me. So yeah, go on there, subscribe, and check them out. They're
Mhm.
really, really funny.
For real.
Yeah, I went off the deep end. So we do have a couple of quick announcements. Speaking of some of the endeavors I'm doing, we only have a couple announcements here. My nonprofit operation, Love Freeport, it's been around 6 years coming up this month. I get to do something for those guys coming up, thinking about them. We're doing our second Youth Entrepreneur Expo. We did our first one
Mhm.
last year, where we're
Yeah.
looking for young entrepreneurs. I'm working with organization High Hope Freeport on this one, and also Mike Johnson and his area down there doing Teddy Baker. We have that area down there where the stage is on Adams and Mains, and the youth from the ages of 8 to 18, they get to set up a table and sell whatever they want. It's no fee for them. They get to keep all their money, and I even threaten and force people to go over there and make sure they buy. So I do. That's what I did last year. Did you go to every table? Okay. So we really want to support kids. If they have businesses, they don't have to just have something to sell. They can be promoting a business. If they cutting grass or whatever they doing. And as far as them selling anything, they can sell bottles of water if they want. We don't even care what it is, long as they got something that they're selling where they can make them some money. This isn't going to be until July. It's going to be doing Tutty Baker is one of our big festivals they have here downtown, and it's a 3 day event, but the youth event is only going to be that Saturday, July 12th, and it's going to be from 12 to 3 downtown Freeport. So we are having kids sign up already. We have the
Mhm.
flyers out and we have QR codes on our flyers and everything. So I checked on there and kids are actually signing up. So I'm excited about that. Our main function for Operation Love Freeport is we feed the homeless and we
Mhm.
deliver meals to the elderly
Mhm.
residents of our community. And we do that on the third Saturday of every month. And we deliver them a hot meal. Sometimes we deliver them a care package, whatever we're delivering. We deliver to their door so they don't have to come out. We never charge them for anything and we just spoil them rotten. And then in the evening, we cook and prepare a meal and take it down to the homeless shelter and we feed down there. Also, we interact with them sometimes through bingo games or different things like that. So that's my nonprofit that I started back in April 2020, and we've been going strong ever since.
It's amazing.
Yeah, so we're just always branching out. So I do have the real deal. They did just send me advertisement here that they're going to be April 25th from 8 to 12 a.m. Sheila's Daiquiri Lounge. They'll be back there, and that's in Rockford at 308 West State Street, and that's in Rockford, the Real Deal Band. And you guys go ahead and check them out. And
Mhm.
Freeport, they want me to tell you they will be back here in May. You
Mhm.
guys really came out for my birthday party there with the
Mhm.
band.
That was
It was
fun.
nice. And on that, I did a crochet through the chaos live with the
Yes.
band,
That was a
Kay.
cool one.
Kimberly,
Ooh.
I did. They allowed me to celebrate my birthday with the Real Deal Band, and I was able to come up on the stage with my actual yarn where they film it and everything. And then I made a video from that. So that's on there too. You'll get a chance to see that on YouTube. So
Mhm.
I
And
actually
I thought
did
it
it.
was funny because the song was "She's a Bad Mama Jamma."
Yeah, they were playing She's a Bad Man Jam. I like that. Yeah, you would thought that was funny and stuff. And so we had some fun with that and just branching out. So anytime there's announcements, events, and everything come out, we like to announce them here as long as we get them. I try to stay up on them by pulling them off Facebook page, but I really like people to send them in to us. We're doing community announcements. We're not promoting anybody or anything because we're getting ready to get our sponsorship package. You guys hear that? Our sponsorship package will be done real soon,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna be knocking on your door, tapping on your window, and knocking at your pocket. You guys have been so supportive, though. We appreciate you here
Yes,
at
we
Voices
do.
and Views because I tell you, you guys is what keeps us going? What
Mm-hmm.
keeps us going? You appreciate the guests that's come in. You always have the comments and you always tune in later. Everything is always recorded. So you
Mm-hmm.
know you can always go back and watch it later. And we see you guys do go back and watch stuff later. So show some love and keep tuning in. So let's
Yep.
get back to these shows.
And Kathy says, the real deal appreciate you all.
Oh, Kathy, that's Kathy. That's the manager of the Real Deal Band. She's been so supportive here to us. Kathy is awesome. We interviewed them. We went to
Mm-hmm.
Kathy's home and interviewed the Real Deal Band, and it was nice. They catered food for them, and a DJ set up a nice little spread for them, and all the band members was there, and Kathy was there opening up her home to us. So it was really nice. You know, we traveled out of town to go do that, but we like to get out too. We don't want to stay, Kimberly, just feel like we got to be staying in the studio because I would go crazy, you know, so we do want to get out and move around.
Good.
Yes. So are we ready to get back? We got any more comments or anything?
No, that was all the
Okay.
comments.
All right.
We are at 7 o'clock though, so if you want
Okay.
to
So
start trying
with
to wrap up,
yes. And we want to get all her information, all the
yeah, for
contact
sure,
information
100%.
from you, Kimberly, coming back to wrap things up. We want to get all your contact information from you where people can reach out to you because they're going to be reaching out, asking us 1,000 questions. I know,
Mm-hmm.
I know it. And we were like, didn't you watch? No, but we need the info. So we get it
Oh,
and we would keep
Mike
it
Johnson.
posted. Hmm?
Mike Johnson just tuned in.
Yeah, Michael Johnson
Hey,
says,
Mike,
hey.
he do support. He tune in and checking
Mm-hmm.
us out. I was just talking to Mike earlier how I was jamming you, boy. You had me jamming, and I was listening, and I was telling Kimberly, yes, I know about Saturday mornings because I'm an early bird. See, I be up, people be sleeping, and I have on my headphones and everything, and I just go about doing my housework or doing setting up my bed. I instead of going in my office, I have papers all over the bed, or just doing paperwork and putting down ideas of doing something. I'm always taking advantage of that time.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you, Mike. We were talking about the expo and how we be in the area, how you've been really supportive of that. Kimberly
Mm-hmm.
been telling us all about you with a lot of things I didn't know. How you
Yeah.
start, you know some stuff, huh?
A little bit. Just a little
You
bit.
know a little bit of stuff on Mike. You know some stuff, but everybody here know, Mike. I haven't been knowing him all that long, but everybody know that he's been around longer than the Rock. So, and he has a lot of talent. He has a lot of
He's
connection.
the real
Mm-hmm.
He
deal.
knows a lot of artists. So I can't wait to Teddy Baker for him to stack the stage. I know he's gonna have artists then, like he always do, because he had us over there partying last year. I tell you. We was out
Yeah, we
there,
were.
a big old
We
crowd
were.
sliding, electric sliding, and we
Mm-hmm.
partied the whole night through, and then it ended up with the fireworks show.
Mm-hmm.
So that was just awesome. It was the Kids Expo. Mike had his thing going on with the music DJing, and then he had his artists coming on performing live. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
party for a couple hours, and then when it got dark, we watched fireworks. So it's gonna be an awesome time again.
Yeah.
We're
Mike,
gonna
I'm
make
just
it.
giving your flowers. You just tuned in, so you're gonna have to watch the show all over again.
Yes, you're gonna have to watch it all over again, Mike. We were really,
Yeah, and
you
I
know,
really
really.
appreciate the way that he always plays my dad's music like on WBVE and on his DJ
Yeah.
sets. So
Oh,
I
awesome.
just think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Like
Hmm.
it made me proud to hear my dad's
Yeah,
band
because I
play.
remember when you first heard it last
I was
year.
like,
We were at the expo last year, and she goes, "We just played my dad's song. We just played that. I just heard it." And I'm sitting here, what? But
yeah.
she heard it just like that, and it really meant a lot to her. So,
One,
and I'm sure that meant just as much to your dad too. So that was
It
really
did.
awesome.
It
yeah.
did.
One thing about Mike, he's gonna give you opportunity. He doesn't. If the independent artist, that mailbox is off the chain, and I had to. I told him last week. Okay, I got the mailbox together because it was just so much music, so many artists reaching out,
Mhm.
and
Hmm.
he he gives them a chance. Our DJs play their music, they
Mhm.
mix their music, we play it on our station. So yeah, he's just that type of guy. He gives everybody an opportunity to shine.
Yes, he is. He is, and
Mhm.
that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
And Kathy says the real deal will be at Tutty Baker Jay's Saturday before the fireworks.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So did we get all your information here?
Yeah,
Uh,
does everyone know where they can connect with you if they want to get in touch?
Absolutely. Always can go to my website, djkpat, that's two T's.com. You can Facebook, Instagram, djkpat, two T's. TikTok, the same. Or if you want to email me any music or any questions, it's djkpat at icloud.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm trying to drop the link really quick for my
Mhm. Yeah, we can drop that link and everything,
people.
and then
All
people
right.
can tune
Yep.
in. All right. All right. Well, thank you again for coming on, Kimberly.
Thank
And
you.
we will be in touch. This isn't goodbye. We will be in touch with you.
This was a
Yeah.
great interview.
Please do. And
Yes.
I want to thank you ladies as well for
Hmm.
inviting me to be on your show today, Voices with Views. And
Yes.
I'm enjoying myself. I enjoy getting to know you guys, and I hope you
Yes,
feel the
we
same.
feel the same. Yes,
Yes.
we were
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah, we were.
We was excited waiting. We were early for once, and then we say,
Right.
"Oh, we get late," because usually we a few minutes later than that. So we
Yeah,
were
I was early
excited and
too, but
making sure we were ready for you.
yeah, I got on like 5:30 just to test it out, and I got off or
Yeah.
whatever. But
Hmm.
yeah, you guys are doing an amazing job. I love what you do in
Thank you.
the community,
Thank you.
and you just keep rising. Anything I can do to help, reach out
Hmm.
to me, Sandra. You have my contact information.
Yes.
Chelsea, you
Yes.
and I are now friends, or follow me
Yes.
on
Mm-hmm.
Facebook. So yeah,
Hmm.
just let me know anything I
Okay.
can push for you or help out. Just let me know, okay?
All
Oh yeah, I
right.
got some
Thank you.
artists I definitely want to connect you with.
Okay, please do.
All
All
right.
right.
And
Yes, they
if
would
you
be
don't have
awesome
any
for her.
information, I'll put it in the Sandra. I'll put it in your messenger. You just
Okay.
pass it over her.
All
All
right.
right.
Yeah, you can reach out to me. Sure.
Okay.
All right. And if you
Sounds
guys want to
good.
connect with her one more time before we head off, it's djkpat.com
Yes.
and djkpat on all social media platforms.
Yes.
And don't forget Saturday morning,
Saturday mornings is Set It Off Saturday.
WBVE.
Yes.
Turn it on anyway. 1088.
Yes.
Not just Saturday. Turn it on.
Yes. And
Mike have it going on. All the DJs be jamming over there. Tell you, you get some stuff done.
yes.
All
And
right.
before Saturday, there's Thursday nights. I have 8
Oh,
to 10
okay.
on Mixed Radio Show.
Oh, okay. 8 to 10.
8 to
Oh,
10.
that's Thursday, right?
That's tomorrow, every
All
Mm-hmm.
Thursday.
right.
Playing
Okay.
all your classic throwback jams.
All
I'm
right.
All
All
right.
right. Get
I'm
that.
interviewing an R&B group called Forecast out of Indianapolis. And they have
Oh,
shared stage with Babyface. They have shared stage with Karen White. They have shared stage with
oh,
Johnny Gill.
Okay.
So they'll be on
oh.
my show tomorrow, 8 to 10 Central Standard Time. You can go to bigsradio.com to listen live.
Okay.
Bigsradio.com. I will be
Yeah.
there.
We'll
Yes,
definitely have to tune into
Yeah,
that.
we got to tune in tomorrow.
please
Mm-hmm.
do.
All right. Well,
Okay.
thank you, Kimberly.
Thank you
Bye
guys.
bye.
Bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye.
We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea in a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight. We gon' talk about some things tonight. Got a tea in a glass with ice. We got voices, we got views tonight. We got voices, we got views tonight. Come to the light.